What are they again?
Huh?
What are they again?
Caterpillars.
Caterpillars. Good morning. Good morning, Super B.
Good morning. I've never seen them before until yesterday.
Ooh, look at that. Hawks are everywhere right now. Squawking and squealing.
Like that.
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Well, there was a bunch of them a while ago. Okay. Got all kinds of good stuff growing. There's potatoes and mint and I believe these are cucumbers. Got some cherry tomatoes that are fixing to be ripe there. That plant is about a month old at the most. Got some more right here. Kicking it. That's our messy yard. Here is my little flock of beautiful hens. My two, obviously the rooster's favorites with their backs all tore up. There's the culprit right there. I don't have enough hens for him, so it's my fault that's going on. We're going to rectify that this week, even if I have to get babies. But I don't have any of these girls that are brooding or anything yet. Where's Vanna? I hope so. I think she's the one that lays the giant ones, isn't she? The corns, these didn't do as well as the ones on the other side. These are some cucumbers, and this is a volunteer corn that came up just from us throwing it out for the chickens. It was all over the yard, so I transplanted all of this. All of this is doing really well. My girls, they like to follow us around thinking they're going to get a treat. Just transplanted the little pear trees in their brand new giant pots. And this is a cream guava that my wife's son gave her, and she simply loves this tree. We just got some pots the other day from Tractor Supply on sale. These things, we got them for 20 bucks a piece, which was a fantastic deal. So I grabbed as many as I could afford to. There's my other cattle pen. I don't know how good you can see it with the camera. But this is the other one for the other arch trellis. There we go. Now you can see a little bit. This is our little garden. This is our little garden right here. Wow-wee, babe. You got to look at these cucumber plants are going crazy. There's my little radishes. These are all pickling cucumbers. These are going to be amazing pickling cucumbers. Look at all the flowers on those. Wow. Here's our strawberry barrel. Not been too thrilled with its performance, honestly. We have gotten some strawberries off of it, and in theory it's a good idea, but in practicality it hasn't worked out that great. Well, I planted them wrong, I do believe, so just got this mulch sticker. This must be the peach tree. This is the peach tree. This is the other one that needs to go in that other barrel. I knew I had another tree that needed to be planted. This is the peach. Those are the pears. This is my jalapeno plant. That's it. It's my baby jalapenos. I get tons of peppers off of that one plant right there. Just another look at the strawberry tower. And these cucumbers are going crazy. We got our radishes down this way. I'm going to be planting some more radishes today because I eat the hell out of these things. I absolutely love radishes. Let's get this trained up there. Ooh! Ooh. I missed killing it. Hopefully I squished it. Damn bugs. Wow, they're growing good. These are also these are also pickling cucumbers. These are more cherry tomatoes that have tomatoes all over them. Everything is just taking off and going crazy. It's rained for a few days. So I am going to be planting some tomato plants down this side and transplanting my peach tree, planting some radishes out here, and just adding some stuff to the garden. We just put this trellis in this year. Is this the second year in this garden? This is the second year we've been doing this garden?
Yeah, because the first time.
Last year was the first real year that we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got the caterpillars.
Well, I got a lot of food out of it last year, actually. I got a good bit of food. You making coffee? Or are you gathering mint? We don't need no more mint picked right now. You gonna dry it? Right on. I love you. I hope Vanna's in the chicken coop because I'm getting worried about her now. Okay, well we're gonna what? Yeah, that's what I thought. Because once the squawking stopped, I was like, oh, they got to be feeding babies, or they would have flown off with something. Right up there in those trees, right there, is a big hawk nest that's got babies in it. And I believe there's another one right there, and she says there's one over here. But we have huge bird nest. There's one right there. We have a lot of critters around here. So yeah. And of course when you're trying to do a little homestead thing, you gotta kind of scavenge for materials, and I was fortunate and found this wrought iron the other day. And this is actually hefty real iron. And this old bed frame that a dear friend of mine that's no longer with us built many years ago, we're going to make that a raised bed right over in here somewhere. So we're going to make this area underneath this gorgeous tree here. It's going to be all for our potted plants and a little sitting area. And Mr. Man over here is just squawking away. What's up, Bradley? She don't want you pestering with her. Bradley needs some more girlfriends. The quarterback rapist. He's the rapist quarterback. And there's our little tiny white leghorn. I got 4 white leghorns when I got these hens, and they were all supposed to be hens. 3 of them were roosters, and dressed out and cleaned, they were close to 25 pounds. One was like 22 and one was 24. That was with no feathers or innards or anything. They were ginormous. But we're going to be adding to our flock so that he quits tearing up the backs of them so much, because he's really a good guy. We mess with him. I had to give him a politeness lesson yesterday. He had to get an etiquette lesson. So he's still a little mad about that. He's trying to show off. He is gorgeous though. He is a really pretty boy. He is adorable sometimes. I do love him. If I didn't, we would have already cooked him. He can be a jerk. But this is our little peeper hut that my friend Andrea and I built together. So it's by Nancelot and Dr. Dre. It has lights and plugs and everything in it, and really multi-purpose. Well, not multi-purpose, but multiple ways to use it for them. Bradley, why are you being a jerk today? Isn't he beautiful? He really is beautiful. And as roosters go, he's really not that mean. While I was giving him his etiquette lesson yesterday, I was just holding him and petting him and his little hiccup after he crows. He's so cute. Alright, we're gonna walk in here and see if we can find Miss Vanna. Try not to let Miss P out. Hi, Miss P. Don't peck my toes. Hey, Bradley. You're not gonna need another etiquette lesson today, are you? Especially while I'm filming. Yeah. Go on, buddy. Go on. Remember? Yeah. Yeah, don't try to show off for your girls, because that's not going to end well for you. Things will get embarrassed. Oh, and there's a squirrel. Always squirrels in there. Oh, and yes, there's my Vanna. Hi, Miss Vanna. Hi, it's pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl. Vanna is the closest I think we have to a broody hen. But none of them have actually stayed in here and tried to brood completely. There, come in there, give them a bite to eat. Let's shake the food down a little bit for them. There we go. Yeah. Hey, Bradley. Huh? There you go, Brad. Why are you being a jerk? He's such a jerk sometimes. Alright, well, I'm going to get these girls some feed and throw it around. And see if I can get Bradley to settle down a little bit. I think he needs another etiquette lesson, so he might have to get that today. I just pick him up and hold him, and then I set him down on the ground and put his little nose to the ground gently and talk to him sweet and love on him while I do it. So yeah, we have a very happy flock, all except for the missing feathers on their back, but that's not something I enjoy in showing everyone, but it is the reality of the situation when you don't have enough hens for your rooster. And that's something I didn't know when I got these girls, and I actually had gotten, I think, 16, and they were all supposed to be hens except for one, and the one that was supposed to be the rooster was one of the little puffball ones, and a little white puffball on his head, and the hawks actually got him when he was a little baby. I walked out my back door, and a hawk had him in his mouth and swallowed him, and then took off like a fighter jet. So, but we're gonna let Bradley have the last word on this one.